This is John. John is a 30-year-old man who works as a sales representative for a tech company. When he is not at work, he usually spends his days at home, watching endless hours of YouTube videos while drinking some beers. He is living a comfortable life, but deep down he knows that something needs to change. He's not satisfied with where he is and determined to make a change. So, as the clock ticks towards midnight on December 31st, John sits down with a blank notebook and a pen in hand. As he scribbles down his New Year's resolutions, he can already feel a wave of excitement building inside of him. He's imagining himself achieving all his goals. His body is shredded like an athlete. He has lots of money in his bank account from saving and finally pursuing his side hustle ideas. In the meantime, he is exploring all these amazing places that he always wanted to visit. John is ready to take on the world as soon as the calendar flips. The new year begins. And John is full of energy and motivation. He starts hitting the gym regularly and is determined to lose weight. He sets up a budget and starts cutting back on unnecessary expenses, saving money effortlessly. Using all his newfound energy, John even spends the weekends working on his side project. His plan is to start a gardening company, because plants and gardening have always been his secret passion. He even made some formidable progress by setting up a website for his new company already. John is on fire, ticking off his resolutions one by one with ease. Today, it's February 1st, a crisp Saturday morning. John should be out there, working on his resolutions and achieving his goals, but where is he? Is he at the gym, pumping iron and sculpting his body into the athlete he always dreamed of becoming? No, I don't see him. Is he out in his backyard, tending to his gardening company and watching it flourish? No, I can't find him here. Maybe he is at the Eiffel Tower exploring the world? No, not here either. Instead, we find John sitting on his couch, staring blankly at the TV, already a can of beer in hand. He hasn't been to the gym last week, gave up on his intentions of saving money, and his gardening business is still only a website. He failed all his New Year's resolutions already. So what happened? How did John go from being motivated and determined to letting his goals slip away so easily? Let's analyze his mistakes and try to learn from them. John's initial misstep was watching the wrong content on YouTube. He obviously should have subscribed to the Empowerment Express channel and gained the knowledge to succeed. So do me a favor, and don't repeat John's mistake by giving that subscribe button a gentle click. Alright, enough joking around. John's first mistake was trying to do too much at once. He wanted to achieve all his resolutions in one go, but in reality, that's almost impossible. He was trying to lose weight, save money, start a side business, and travel the world, all at the same time. This made it hard for him to focus on any one goal, and he quickly became overwhelmed by the sheer number of things he was trying to accomplish. He was spreading himself too thin, and it was taking a toll on his motivation and energy. Instead of trying to do it all at once, John should have taken a step back and evaluated which goal was most important to him. He should have prioritized his goals and focused on one at a time. For example, he could have started with losing weight and working on his physical fitness, then moved on to saving money and building a budget, then finally starting his gardening company and start traveling the world when it's all done. By focusing on one goal at a time, he could have given each goal the attention it deserved and made steady progress towards achieving each one. John's second mistake was not having a clear plan of action. He had a list of resolutions, but he didn't have a solid strategy in place for how to achieve them. Instead of just writing down his resolutions and hoping for the best, John should have taken the time to break them down into smaller, more manageable tasks. He should have created a detailed system on how to accomplish each one. This system should be focused on long-term sustainability. He should make sure that his system is not too restrictive or too unrealistic, but rather something that he can stick to for a long time. For example, instead of aiming to go to the gym every day for 2 hours, he should have set a realistic goal, achieving the absolute minimum viable habit like doing 10 push-ups every day. This way, it is way easier to turn the process into a daily habit that will eventually become part of his routine and lead to achievement. John's third mistake was not being accountable to anyone. He didn't have a support system in place to keep him on track and motivated. By doing it alone, John was more susceptible to distractions, procrastination, and self-doubt. To avoid this mistake, John should have sought out an accountability partner. An accountability partner is someone who can help John stay on track and motivated by holding him accountable for his actions. For example, if John's goal is to lose weight, he could find a workout buddy who could join him at the gym and keep pushing him forward. Similarly, if his goal is to start a business, he could find a business partner who could help him with the planning and execution. If you currently don't have anyone who could be your accountability partner, just use the comments section of this video. Post your goal and update us on the progress. I will make sure to check in on you every couple of days to see how you're doing. John's fourth mistake was not being patient. He expected immediate results, and when he didn't see them, he lost motivation. This is a common problem among people who set New Year's resolutions. They expect to see quick results, and when they don't, they lose motivation and give up. To avoid this mistake, John should have reminded himself that change takes time, and that progress is a journey, not a destination. He should have understood that achieving his goals is a process that requires patience, persistence, and hard work. John also should have focused on the small wins along the way and celebrated them. For example, while trying to lose weight, he should have celebrated small milestones such as losing a pound or fitting into a smaller size of clothes. These small wins would have kept him motivated and encouraged him to keep going. In conclusion, the journey to self-improvement is not an easy one, but by learning from our mistakes, we can make better choices in the future. With a clear system, consistency, patience, you can achieve any goal and live the life you've always dreamed of. Remember, setting New Year's resolutions is only the first step. It's important to have a plan and stay motivated in order to achieve them. I hope that by following John's story, you have learned some valuable lessons on how to set and achieve your own goals. Remember to keep going, never give up, and strive to be better each day. Thank you for watching. See you on your next ride aboard the Empowerment Express.